Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Adora again. Now, if you remember, or rather if you've been following the news over the months, you'll be very conversant with this whole idea and wars that has been going online on the issue of the Rwandan deportation, on the issue of packing illegal immigrants from the UK straight to Rwanda. Now, that was one of the most trending news as at that time. I'm talking about the time when the past Prime Minister of UK was around, Rishi Sunak. That was his idea. That was his plan. That was his intention. That was one of the reasons, or rather one of the ways in which he wanted to reduce the number of the illegal immigrants in the UK. And so an agreement was reached between the UK and Rwanda to actually receive illegal immigrants from UK in terms of accommodation, reception, just take them in and then we'll sort out their immigration issues from there. So the Rwandan government was like, that's fine, we don't have a problem with that. And then the deal was sorted and a huge amount of money was paid for this deal to actually be sealed. Plans were being put in motion. Like, it was a topic we heard every day, like almost every day. It was on the news about the preparation of the Rwandan flights going from UK to Rwanda. It was actually the thing. It was a trending topic at every news house. Like, that was all we were hearing here in the UK. And there was this fear in the kingdom of the illegal immigrants. Like, they knew at some point that they were going to lose the battle staying here in the UK. They knew that at some point they were going to be shipped off straight to Rwanda. They knew that at some point, no matter what, like, time is up. We're going to Rwanda and there's nothing we can do about it. And even it sent shivers down the spines of people who were not yet in the UK, but who had the intention of coming to the UK. Like, from that very aspect, people were already becoming like scared of coming to the UK because they thought that when they get to the UK, they're going to be shipped off, or rather they're going to be sent packing to Rwanda, just like those are already in the country. So it seemed like a plan that was about to work to reduce the population of undocumented migrants in the country. All of a sudden, Rishi Sunak called for an early election. He called for an early election, and unfortunately, he lost the election. Now, the new prime minister that took over had one thing in mind immediately he came into power. And one of the first things he had, or rather he wanted to do, was to tackle immigration. But he tackled it in a different way from what a lot of people expected, and which was to stop the deportation to Rwanda. So in other words, he decided that nobody was going to Rwanda. He decided to cut off the deal, the Rwandan deportation deal between the UK and Rwanda. He decided to quash that idea. He just decided to end whatever plan Rishi Sunak started in his tenure. As it is right now, since the plan of going all the way from the UK to Rwanda it's no longer possible, the UK government is asking for a refund of their money. It's quite a huge amount of money. They're asking for the refund of their money since the plan is not going according to the way they expected from the beginning. And guess what the Rwandan government is saying? They said no refund. They are claiming that there was no part of the agreement from the beginning that states that if the plan doesn't go as expected, there was going to be a refund. So in other words, what they are saying is that they're not making any refunds because there was no agreement to that effect. There was no contract signed to that effect. And they're thinking, all right, they're also saying that from their own aspect, from their own part of the bargain, they have fulfilled everything they promised. They have done what they were expected to do. And that was what the money was actually for. So they have nothing to refund. So at this point now, it's like we're just sitting back with our fingers crossed and we are watching. Let's see how it's going to end. Let's see if the Rwandan government is going to say, okay, we can't afford to refund the whole amount of money to you. This is what we can actually, do away with. Or let's see if they're gonna say, oh, no way, no refunds, we're done. If you're no longer interested, we'll leave it at that way, but we can't refund. And let's see what the UK government is gonna say. Are they gonna like put force to get their money back from the from the Rwandan government? For now, no idea. If anything unfolds, I'll let you know. Thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.
In a garden